Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday to you all. Exciting day for some of our schools in the community, being their last day of school. That's exciting for the students. I know some of the parents were like, wait, what happened? It's the last day of school? At least that was me this morning. It went fast, oddly enough, but anyways, it is Friday. We've made it through the week together, and I'm so happy that you're joining us today. We have a show full of local people doing amazing things in Muscatine, and I am excited to share those things with you. First of all, I want to say thank you so much to all of our sponsors who sponsor the show every day, who include R7 Reclaimed, Lutheran Living, CBI, Toyota of Muscatine, of course, Impact Athletic Performance, Suntan City, Unity Point Health, Trinity Muscatine, and then, of course, Hy-Vee, taking over their Market Grill every day for the show. So thank you guys so much for allowing us to put on the show. So our first guest for today is Jess, and she's here to chat about something that probably, if you're in the area, you're probably already getting excited about this event.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully.
So the Good Makers Market is both in the spring and the fall, and the spring market's coming up very, very soon.
Yes, next week, next Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. So it is huge, and it just keeps getting bigger, I feel like.
It does.
Every market just gets a little bit bigger.
A little bit. We just keep growing and growing,
Yes.
yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about what people can expect if they've never been to the market, what kind of things people can expect to see, because it's not just like a normal like vendor fair that you would go to. It's not like that at all.
Oh, not like that at all. It's like, it's a whole experience.
Yes.
That's what I like to say.
I know.
So we are primarily like a vintage and handmade market, but then we also have a few like boutique style vendors as well. We have live music, we have food trucks, like it's just a whole super fun event. Like it's just a blast.
Yeah, I love the live music. I love that you can take a break from shopping and go grab some goodies, whether it be a cupcake at the little cupcake truck. They're delicious.
Yes.
But you have to get there because they do sell out by the end of the day.
They do.
Because they're delicious.
Yes.
You can grab a little snack or popcorn, or I mean, there's so many different options for food.
Things. Yep.
And there's always this live music that you can sit down and kind of enjoy your food and your drinks.
Yep, we have a cute little bar vendor. They're called Bev the Barbarian. And they are in a little vintage camper, and they sell the yummiest drinks. So they're right by the stage. There's all the tables and the food trucks. We have tacos and barbecue and pizza and Caribbean this year. So cupcakes, popcorn, lemonade, all the yummy things to get in between shopping.
And I saw something pretty fun. I think you posted it, I don't know whether it was yesterday or the day before, that you announced that not only can we get some food, but our little furry friends can get some food if we bring them along too.
There is the cutest new little pink puppy food truck that's coming. It's Caitlin's Pupcakes. So yeah, you can bring your little furry friends on leashes, of course. And go up to the food truck and get them little snacks. So I'm really excited about that.
That's super cute. I love it. And our little furry friends aren't the only ones that will be at the market either, because something else that is exciting is that some other people will be coming to visit.
Yes, some llamas. They were a huge hit last year. It sounds so funny that we have llamas at the market, but who doesn't love llamas?
Right?
They're just so cute. So Prairie Patch Farm, they're out of Cedar Rapids. They are bringing their llamas to the show, and you can snuggle them and pet them and take a cute little photo with them, and
it's awesome.
They're just so great. I just love them.
Yep. So it seems silly, but one of my favorite things about the market is just like when you enter, there's always like a fun little like photo op. So whoever you go with, generally like me and Han will get our little photo taken so that we can remember each year going out to the market, actually a couple times a year. And it's actually kind of cool. I need to be a little more organized and maybe put together this year like, okay, like our like little timeline, because it's going to be amazing to see the changes in Hanley, and I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's cool. There's a really cool backdrop every time for you to take photos in. Tons of cool vendors, and actually, it sounds silly, but one of my favorite things about the market is just chatting with the vendors.
I know,
they're
me too.
all so cool.
They're so fun. I say this every time we go to a market, like whether I'm selling at one or I'm putting one on. I just want to have a little party with all the vendors because I only see them a handful times a year, and it's just a really cool community. They're so nice, they're so fun and so creative, and I don't know, they're just like old friends now. I love it.
Yeah. So come out to the market and enjoy yourself and walk around. You can literally make a whole day of it, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. So plan next weekend, whether it be Friday evening. It starts at 3.
So it's Friday, May 28th from 3 to 8. And then Saturday, May 29th from 9 to 4. So it's at the Cedar County Fairgrounds in Tipton, Iowa.
Oh my gosh, another cool thing about that is the amazing building that is there.
Yes. It's so pretty. They have this great octagon barn that's right in the center of the market. So there's vendors in there to shop, and it's just so pretty, and it's great for weddings too, I hear. It's such a cute little space. We just love it.
It is. So lots of things for everyone. It's cool for the whole family. So even if your significant other doesn't like to shop, maybe there's drinks there. They can hang out and listen to the music and just chill while you're shopping around. The kiddos have fun. Like I said, I take Hanley with me. She loves it. You absolutely must give them a limit. I've learned my lesson.
Yes.
I'm like, girl, you got however much money, and this is what we're spending, because it's so easy. But
it is.
Another thing I've learned at these markets is a lot of these things are like one of a kind kind of pieces. So if you see something you absolutely love,
you have to get it.
You have to get it, because if you go around the second time, you can't just be like, I'll come back, because it might be gone, and then your heart's going to be broken. You're going to cry.
Yes, there is there's so much cool stuff.
Really sad before.
It is really sad. I know. I've done the same thing where I'm like, oh, if it's still here.
Yeah, I'll come back. I want to look through the whole thing and make sure there's nothing else.
You definitely want to grab it. And if you follow us on our Facebook page, which is Good Makers Market, or on our Instagram, Good Makers Market, we're doing sneak peeks of all the vendors that are coming, but now the vendors are tagging us and showing us what they're bringing. So we're just resharing, so you can make your shopping list now.
So there's another cool thing about Good Makers Market. So if you get there and you're one of the first 100 people, right?
Correct.
Both days.
Both days.
First 100 people, you get a cute little bag.
bag.
I love them this year.
I know,
love the color.
They're so cute.
I love the color. And she's already been using hers.
I really
because it's so cute.
It is so cute. I love them. So if you get in line early, on Friday it starts at 3, so get there early. The first 100 shoppers get a free bag. And also on Saturday it starts at 9, so people start lining up about an hour to an hour and a half early usually. So first 100 people will get a cute little bag.
So just grab a coffee or something and head out and get in line early and visit with your friends or whoever you go to the market with, and be in line so that you can get your cool little swag bag. It's fun to put all your stuff that you buy throughout the market and have it. It's very convenient. They also have shirts every year.
Oh, we do. Yes, I brought one of our shirts. We have a few different styles.
I made her bring the shirt because
she made me bring the shirt, but they're so
cute too.
I know. We have a few different ones, but
and they're always my favorite. Super soft, comfy ones, which are my favorite.
I live in them.
Yep.
They're so cute.
So all of those things, but definitely make your way out there either Friday or Saturday. And what are some of the live musicians that they're going to see?
Let's see.
Just a couple, like
Joey Pete from here in town. Adam Griffin will be there. Yeah, so I'm super excited.
I really enjoy just the when somebody's up there just with their guitar, and it's just so sweet, and it's perfect. So
it's perfect.
I hope that you guys all, if you haven't been there before, go check it out. You won't regret it. There's something for everyone, and even if you don't like shopping, go and enjoy the food trucks and the drinks and the llamas and the food truck, and
yeah, it's
all
just
of the
so
things.
fun. And
Yep.
the shop, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not like a normal shopping
it
experience
isn't.
either. It's
It
not
really
like going to
isn't.
the
That's what I
mall,
try
for
to tell
Pete's
people. And
sake.
people are like, oh, you put on a craft show. And I was like, oh, no.
Yeah,
It's not just a craft show. Like,
No.
it's a whole experience. And
Yep.
such cool, like, handmade things and vintage and, like, boutique items. And there's a few, like, we have quite a few mobile vendors. So, like, different stores and these huge, beautiful mobile shops that pull up
love
that are
it.
so cute. And
Yeah.
it's
I
just
don't know
so
how
good.
many times when I go through the market and I'm like, why didn't I think of that? That's so
Right.
cute. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck? I need to buy that. Like,
Yeah.
why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
These people are super creative.
They are.
And it's fun, if nothing else, to look, but you won't leave empty-handed
Oh, for
either.
sure not. I
So,
definitely, yes,
No.
shop. My kids come and they shop all day. Like, my whole family's there. They shop. They volunteer and shop at the same time.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just a really good
So
time.
we talked a little bit about this before the show, but everybody's confused about the mask thing. Just to clear the air for people
Right.
who are watching, what's the status? Because it's outside.
It is
but-
outside. We're pretty spread out. We're always in contact with public health, so they're not required, but we do highly encourage people to wear them, especially where you can't social distance. I mean,
Yep. Like inside.
there's still a
the-
pandemic. We're trying to be as safe as possible, sanitize, social distance. It's crowded right where you are. Put your mask on, please. So,
Yep.
yeah.
But
We all know
easy
how to do
peasy.
this.
Yeah,
So
it's
easy.
been a while.
It's been a while.
We know how to take care of ourselves
Yes.
and just be safe and,
Yes.
and all of that stuff. But go out and have a good time and get your swag bag. Get in line early. Grab a little coffee
Yep.
or something to enjoy while you're standing in line and visiting. Like I said, that's like some of the funnest pieces
Yes.
of the whole thing is,
Yes.
is visiting with all of the people. So go and enjoy that. Thank you for coming and telling us
Yes.
about it. Go and definitely follow them on social media because there's, like she said, all those little
All the sneak
peeks.
Yep.
You can see all the vendors coming, and you're
Yep.
going to not want to miss out on the llamas. snuggling
Right,
with them,
yes,
for
don't
sure.
miss out on the llamas. If you want a list of all the vendors in one spot, you can go to our website, which is thegoodmakersmarket.com. And under our vendor tab, it lists everyone who's going to be there. I think we're sitting at 125 vendors officially. So
Is that the most ever so far?
I think so. I think so.
I think so too.
I may need to recount, but I think
But
we're at like
still.
125, 130.
lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. So I'm really excited. It'll
I'm
be so much
excited
fun.
for you. It is going to be super fun. So we're going to pull up the flyer for you, so all the information you guys can jot down really quick for the hours and all of that. It is at the Cedar County Fairgrounds, right in Tipton. Super nice little drive from Muscatine.
Oh, yeah.
Short and
Easy
sweet, easy peasy. And plenty of parking, all of that. Bring your strollers, bring your family, bring your furry friends,
Yep.
and just
Bring
enjoy
a wagon
the day.
for your goodies
Ooh,
if you
yes.
need to. Yep.
I love all the ideas.
Yeah.
And just go and have a good time. We're going to go to a quick break, but thanks so much for
Thank
coming
you.
and putting on the market. I am excited to go. I think I'm going to sneak out on Friday.
You probably
and do
should.
it. I should definitely try
You
to do
should.
that. I should try to be one of the first 100 too. So I'm going to have to leave work early.
It's okay. You can.
It's fine. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Just don't tell anyone. All right, we're going to go to a commercial break, and then we have a local lady that actually wrote a book, and we're going to talk a little bit about that book and how you can pick that up and read it and support a local author here in Muscatine. So pretty cool stuff. We'll be right back.
We just don't work out in a single plane of motion.
All right, so tons of fun things happening at the market. So make sure you guys go out and check that all out. All those vendors, I'm sure, are just so excited to be out and be selling things and just be out in the public again. So that's going to be super cool for all of them. Go and support all of those local artists, and it's going to be pretty cool. So make sure that you go and check all of that out. Next weekend, starting on Friday. So plan your weekend around the Good Makers Market. Our next guest is on to talk about a book that she wrote. How cool is that? So you are from Muscatine.
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Born and raised, the whole works.
Actually, I was born in Mount Pleasant, but I was raised in Muscatine.
Okay.
Graduated high school, graduated college here.
Awesome. So this is Becky Carroll.
Right.
And you wrote some poems and stuff like that, and those have been published through like the art.
The Art Council was my first contest I entered.
Yeah.
In 2018, I was one of the 5 winners.
Awesome.
Wandering Words. It's a
you know, a contest. That's awesome.
Yes.
We actually had them on the show not too long ago talking about the contest, and they were doing a new round of that. So very cool. So this book that you wrote, how long did it take you to write this book?
Over 3 years.
Wow.
Over 3 years. And it's something I've wanted to do my entire life.
Yeah.
And so in my mind, it was probably a few more years.
Yeah, just thinking of the
then,
ideas.
Right, I'd write a while, and then, you know, I'd take a break and think some more.
Yeah. So cool. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the book and just, I guess, the basis behind it. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's actually about a gal who lives about 99 years. She doesn't quite make 100.
Okay.
She was born and raised in Iowa. She is from Iowa.
Okay.
And it's about her life. And she lives long enough to see her great-granddaughter, who was the first child born in space.
Okay. Very cool.
So she's a mother, she's a widow, she's an educator. You know, there's ups and there's downs, like in everybody's life. So that's basically what it's about.
Awesome. And so the title of the book is Marybelle.
Marybelle. That is her name.
Very cool. So did you want to read a little bit about it?
I thought I would read the intro.
Okay. Awesome. Let's do it.
All right. And then I can tell you where you can get it.
Awesome. Of course.
98-year-old Marybelle took off her hat and gloves and placed them on the hallway stand with her purse after slowly unlocking and opening the front door from the wraparound porch. Excuse me. Having returned from visiting her younger brother in the nursing home. Her heart was heavy as she closed and locked the door. She sighed deeply, then curled her gnarled fingers around the banister to climb slowly to the 3rd floor. The hall grandfather clock announced the hour, and she counted the chimes as she raised herself one step at a time. At least this time she made it to the 2nd floor before the clock silenced. Today was not a good visit with her brother Albert, as he hardly recognized her. He did smile when he spotted her approach, but he couldn't seem to place who she was. She startled herself as she spoke aloud. Dementia is an evil disease for the victim, the family, and any friends still alive who bother to visit him. She harumphed with a cough and continued climbing, as better interaction awaited her on the 3rd floor, and she was eager to start her weekly visit. Her pregnant great-granddaughter, Sandry Ann Jones Shelworthy, would be contacting her from outer space shortly. Sandry had petitioned NASA and was granted special permission to Skype Maribel once a week during her stint in space. But all was top secret. Maribel had signed so many confidential forms agreeing that she could not speak, share, or indicate in any fashion that Sandry was pregnant and interacting with her. If she breached the secrecy, she would lose all the NASA communication equipment and lose contact with Sandry until her return to Earth. She had no intention of forfeiting this privileged communication and kept that room locked at all times so no one would enter. Maribel also picked a time slot with Sandry when she knew she could be alone in the house. She let the rest of the family to believe it was her much-needed nap time after her daily visit with her brother, and they believed it. Maribel didn't nap, but with her being older, her family catered to her as though she were slipping away from her old ways. God love them, she thought as she chuckled softly. If they only knew she still was not a napper. Her days were numbered, and she was not about to waste a moment of them in slumber. A 10 to 15-minute eye rest here and there, but never a nap. Sandry and her botanist husband were in a prototype city in space, and this new child would be the first one born. There were all types of occupations in this prototype, as close to a real city on Earth as possible. NASA hoped to see life enjoyed in space with man-made gravity encased, and forestry supplying the oxygen needed for the preservation of life. A fabricated space to simulate the outdoors was built as well, since stepping out the door was not a possibility. The family believed Sandry was on a long shuttle mission, and her husband was in Africa for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity during her absence. Even the media had no clue. All the previous space trips had quietly put together the city in small portions and tests until it was completed. Sandry became pregnant unexpectedly on their mission and was excited to bring this child into a world where space living could become an easy reality. The doctor on this mission, as well as NASA, made adjustments as Sandry refused to have this mission aborted over her condition, and she saw it as a perfect opportunity to have a healthy child in a prototype space city. Maribel worried about Sandry and the baby, but with her own history, she was also proud that the pioneer spirit of womanhood had not died within her own bloodline. This is her story.
Very cool. Interesting. So, so where can people, if that was intriguing to people, which I think just the fact that someone in Muscatine has written a book that has is out and published, and that's so cool. And where can people find this book to purchase?
Actually, it's on ebook on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Google Play, and the Apple iTunes under books.
Yeah, awesome.
And the book itself you can get it at Barnes & Noble on demand.
Okay.
They will order them
in.
And I have, there's been a couple ordered at the Barnes & Noble in Iowa City and in Davenport.
Yep.
And as things open up after this COVID,
sure,
I should be able to do a presentation, get some books, and
do like a signing
and
all
a
that
signing
kind of
and all that to promote her more.
Very cool.
So I'm very excited about that.
Yes.
And I'm hoping to just broaden out. Now I do have 5 books right here at IB as well.
Oh, awesome.
Over by the book, and I with the bookmark, and they're signed and they're at a discount.
Very cool.
So
you can get a few
yeah,
here at Hy-Vee if
yes,
you want to come out.
Anybody interested is welcome to.
That's very cool.
And I'm hoping to
Yep.
So, and down at the Button Museum as well.
Very cool. So
There's
some
a
local
couple.
places that you can
Right,
go and
I've
grab
been,
a copy.
right, and I'm hoping to,
Keep expanding that.
keep expanding. Start low and
Yep.
slow and just,
Yeah, let people know about it now that things are opening back up, and
Right.
hopefully today some of the people watching can get excited about the book and read it and share that excitement with
yeah,
others as
if
well.
you go on and look to search, there's so many books out there.
Yep.
I would go ahead and type in Mary Bell with my name
Yep.
by Becky Carroll, and it's Carrell.
Gotcha.
Not
Yep.
OLL.
Yes, that I almost got that wrong. I'm glad you.
It's very easy to do.
Yes, and we can put that in the comments section too for you, so you have the correct spelling of the book title and maybe even a picture of the book for you guys, so that you make sure that you are choosing the right one from an author right here in Muscatine. So let's support someone here in our community living a dream, something that you have wanted to do all of your life. So very cool. Thank you so much for coming on. And when you plan that book signing, make sure you get a hold of me and let me know so we can tell everybody about that as well.
Okay.
Awesome.
Will do.
Well,
Will
everybody
do.
go out and grab a copy of the book and let us know what you think about it after you read the whole thing. It sounds
Right.
very interesting. A lot of twists and turns throughout the book, and I want to hear what you all have to think about it. We are going to go to another quick break, and then I have a few more things to share with you before the end of the show and before I let you all go for the weekend. So we'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Tennille with R7 Reclaimed, located in Grandview, Iowa. We mix old and new goods together so that you can find the story of your home. When you get here, you will find a mix of old and new goods that are put together so seamlessly you won't even be able to tell which is which. And not only that, it's going to speak to you and your home. We are worth the road trip. We call it the R7 road trip. So punch in 337 Cemetery Lane, Grandview, Iowa into that GPS and make the road trip.
All right. So many good things happening here in Muscatine. Authors and good makers markets and all of the above. So on the show, we have Lutheran Living sponsoring this day in history and national days. And today happens to be National Talk Like Yoda Day. I have no idea how to do that, so I'm not even going to try. Jess, do you know how to talk like Yoda? Chris?
You say things backwards.
Say things backwards? A little bit. No, I can't. Can't do it. Can't do it. It's also Pizza Party Day. It's a great day for a pizza party for some of those kiddos that are having their last day of school. It's Bike to Work Day. So we had some of the folks from the Mellon City Bike Club on last week to talk about National Bike to Work Day. So hopefully some of you were able to do that. I mean, it's not like raining, so hopefully you grab those bikes out and bike to work to celebrate. It's also National NASCAR Day. And here at Hy-Vee, there's a lot of NASCAR going on. I've never been a huge NASCAR fan. I mean, I watch it here and there, but never got super into it. So it's exciting to learn a little bit more about it with all of the excitement happening at Hy-Vee. So they have sponsored a driver, and today we have a little video for you to start meeting their sponsored driver, who happens to be Santino Ferrucci. I hope I don't totally demolish his name. And he will be driving this year for Hy-Vee sponsored car.
Hobbies. So I have a couple hobbies. I love to work on cars. It's actually just in the shop. We were peeling off some wrap. Just love getting my hands dirty, love being involved. Then I also have 2 dogs, so you can consider that a hobby or just a lot of work, but they're very loving, so it's well worth it.
Awesome. So lots of NASCAR going on at Hy-Vee throughout the season. So I hope you guys enjoy all of that. There's lots of fun displays and lots of specials that will be kind of NASCAR themed for you all. So I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I hope it's a nice weekend. I know there's a lot of graduation parties. Hy-Vee is another great spot for you to pick up any of those last minute needs for your graduation parties this weekend. And next weekend, I am looking forward to heading out to a few of those graduation parties to celebrate all of our seniors locally who are just doing great things and heading off to their future successes. So congratulations. Don't forget also that Discover Muscatine will be live streaming the Muscatine graduation for you all. So go ahead and check that out on Sunday afternoon if you would like to tune in and watch the Muscatine graduation. That is going to be happening on Sunday. You can tune in either on I think it was going to be on Channel 9. You can also tune in on our Facebook page, and that way you can get act like you're there, but be on your couch and be comfortable. Definitely want to celebrate all of those seniors this year. I hope that you all have a great weekend and enjoy it. I hope that the rain stays away and that we can all have a fabulous, long, well-deserved weekend. Thank you so much for joining us. And until Monday, when we meet again, remember that kindness is free. So spread that stuff wherever you go.